Hello YouTube. So today I have my 2005 VW Touaregs. Both are idling. They both left the factory the same year, but these are two very different vehicles. Unfortunately, I haven't done my research to know the trim levels, but this one is a basic Touareg and that one is fully loaded. We'll go around and see some of the features that these vehicles have. For starters, you have the sensor up here. I believe this one just has a basic sensor. I don't know if it's for the rain or whatever it is for, but it has just a basic sensor there. And on this fully loaded one, you can see it still has that basic sensor. And then on the rear view mirror, you have another, ambient light sensing feature there. Second thing you would notice when you come to the interior, this one has manual controls for the seat. That's for recline, right there, the handle. And then there you have slide forward and backwards. It's broken right now, but I can still operate it. And on this one, the controls are fully electric with memory. This one came with, just show you something here. It's hiding right there. You see that's one button. And on the other side of the wheel, let's see, it's hiding somewhere there. See if I can get a shot at it. Right there, another button. So this is a feature that if you have it on your Touareg, it means that on this side you control the brightness of the buttons on here. When it's dark, you can press and it will change the brightness, how bright they are. And then on this other side, it's for the heated steering wheel feature. So when you press it, it starts heating up the steering wheel. One other thing, if you look at the central console here, you notice two big dials. This one is for the differential lock. So you have the high range, you have the auto where the car decides what to do, and then you have the low range. Then here you have the differential lock. Over there you have the ride height control, and you can control how high the vehicle goes, how low it goes. You can see it's indicating right there in the top of the hood of the car. Okay, we'll jump back to the basic one and take a look. So steering wheel, it has the brightness for the light. And on this side, oh, it also has a heated steering wheel. That's interesting. I didn't know it had it right there. And then center console, you have high, auto, low, and differential lock. You don't have any ride height control, and you don't have the wheel for the comfort level. Here you have a basic radio and a basic digital screen. Also on there, you don't have any park sensors. I believe, as you can see on the vehicle, there are no park sensors on the bumper. Whereas on the bumper here, you can see a park sensor right there. Another one, another. And if we go to the back, same thing. And also here. So on there you see that's where you have the park sensor indicator. If I step on the brake and put the vehicle in gear, it comes on. It tells me I'm very close to something in the back. And one thing that's interesting about this sensor, check out that rear view mirror. It indicates in the back. There's an indicator right there. So I find that quite interesting. Depending on, let's try to go forward, put it in drive. It tells me about the front. I'm close to the other Touareg, and if I go towards the back, it beeps and indicates back there that I'm about to hit something. You can see that. All right, let's put it in park. The other feature I was gonna talk about was the rear hatch. So one feature many people don't realize they have it. You can open up the rear hatch like this. You hit that button and you come here and the glass opens. You can access your stuff back here without having to open up the whole tailgate. So that's one very interesting feature that I think many Touareg owners are not really aware of. You can open up the glass like that. I've never done it on this one because what happens is the button gets broken a lot. So let's see if it still works. Hit the button, head back here, and yep. This one is a little bit it's been through a rough life, so you can see the paint is a little bit faded and everything, but this one was well taken care of and probably garaged. So let's see if we can get that. Let me try. Let me give it a second shot. Try again and see if it works. No bueno. And this opens. Look at that. These Touaregs are famous for that. They store a lot of water. It's where you have the spare wheel and stuff. There's supposed to be an air tank over there. It's missing on this one. And the air tank is what you use to inflate the spare tire. It looks kind of weird, but this is how the spare tire of the VW Touareg looks. And then when you take it to use the spare tire, you inflate it and it becomes like a normal tire. When you're done, you deflate it and it becomes small to fit in the trunk. Just something to be aware. And then when you open this up, you actually have a stand like that. Over here, there's supposed to be a fire extinguisher. It's gone. You can see the strap still there. And like most German cars, they come with a first aid kit. It's gone on this one. So put this back. Okay, we take a look at this other one. Pop open the back. Boom. Yep, I made it up. This one is very clean for being a 2005. Let's see what we have underneath here. Pop this up. You can see a well taken care of vehicle. This is what it should look like. Everything clear, well laid out. Let's take the stick, hold it in place. You can see the spare tire has never been used. Still brand new. You can see where the mold was injected. It's got the lock right here. Everything well laid out. This is to pop out. This tool, if you have a Touareg, is to pop these out. And they pop right out like that. Oops, I broke it. But they're supposed to just pop right out. I'll put it right back on in. Sorry about that. What did I do? There. So that's how they pop out. You don't need to use any particular tool to turn them, or even though they look like you might put in some kind of tool to spin them around, they just pop right out and you push them right back in. And I believe this might have come standard from the factory with the wheel lock. So I have my wheel lock right there. Each of the tires has one of those. Underneath you have the jack, and and that's the spare tire still locked in place. Oops, that goes on there, and that's the air tank. Fire extinguisher gone. First aid kit. Oh, tell you what, I didn't even check what the hell is in here. Oh, it's like an air reservoir. Okay. And then this one has a 6 CD changer. Nobody uses CDs anymore. So it's a pretty clean example of a VW Touareg. Put that back in, and there you go. Close that. What am I doing wrong? There. And that's what it looks like. Interesting thing, you can change the height. So let's say we put it on maximum. You can come back here and see how the car rises. Look at that, look at that, the back. See how high it's going. It just makes the tires look so tiny. Look at the ground clearance we're gaining. It's just impressive compared to the one in front. It looks like a beast. So that's the max ride height. If you have to change your tires on these Touaregs, you have to come here. There's a lock button somewhere right here. Make sure you press the lock button if you have to change your tire. That way the wheel stays at the right height when you change everything else. Okay, let's put it at minimum and see what happens. Let's come back out, take a look, see how it drops. It's just amazing. Amazing. It does that sequentially. The front drops, then the rear drops, then the front drops, then the rear drops. And if you put it like on auto and you start going on high speed, this is exactly what's gonna happen. The vehicle is gonna drop low to maintain stability. I believe it actually goes lower than that, if I'm not wrong. Let's see if we can make it go lower. I'm holding it there. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it does. I think that's the limit. Yep. But after a couple of months of sitting, you know, it's gonna drop lower than this. It drops really low. Yeah, interesting feature is got the integrated indicator lights. And when I start up these vehicles, they have rough idle. You can see they have a lean condition. So you need VCDS to clear out those codes and make the thing not behave that way. See what I did? Come back up. Hit the button and it's coming back up. So I actually just sold these two VWs. The new owner should be coming here sometime today to pick them up. Sold both for a very low price because I needed the cars gone. You're taking up too much room here. Check this out. See how cool that is? If you have your kids back here, you can pull that up and you can see who is inside. Very cool and neat feature. I like that. And just to show you, this other one does not have that. This is a plain Jane Touareg. It doesn't have that feature. You can see the climate control in the back. There's nothing for the no sensors on the roof, just basic plain Jane Touareg. Let's take a look at this one. There you have the climate control. I don't know what might be in here. I haven't really taken a look since I bought this vehicle. Well, it's gonna be a mystery. I don't know what's in there. And you can see the difference. You have the indicator and the lights. Everything is so much nicer in here. So much more nicer. And you have the heating cables. You can see them if the focus is just right. You can see the lines. Tinted windows. Same thing here. And with that we conclude. Oh, look at the water. A short tour of the 2005 Touareg. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.